Do you like Amtrak trains? How about an Amtrak Cabbage? Okay!
Amtrak Cabbage used to be a very old F40. Had its engine thrown away and now it's really sporty. Amtrak Cabbage has ditch lights lighting up your railroad. Amtrak Cabbage day or night in Fort Worth or Chicago. Amtrak Cabbage is the best for HO model train sets. Amtrak Cabbage beats the rest at pulling your old Am sleds. Amtrak Cabbage, it's your man lighting up your railroad. Amtrak Cabbage, it's your plan to buy them by the truckload. Amtrak Cabbage, be a man and buy them by the truckload.
In the 1990s, Amtrak began a rebuild program to convert many of its F40 locomotives into NPCUs, or non-powered control units, to allow for push-pull operation. The NPCUs featured a cab and baggage section and quickly became known as cabbages.
What is this? Jason?
I see. Okay, those are called tribbles, and they're not supposed to be here.
No.
Shron to Rio Grande.
Rio Grande here.
Yeah, there's tribbles all over the layout. Can you please beam them out?
Okay, sweetie.
Thanks. Shron out. Let me get out of the way here. My wife, the comedian. Shron to Rio Grande.
Rio Grande here.
Sadura, we're doing a film about the Amtrak Cabbage. You sent down a cabbage. Could you please send down the Amtrak Cabbage?
No problem, sweetie.
And please stop calling me sweetie on video. Hey, we finally got it. Yeah. All right. This is Jason Shron from Rapido Trains Inc. I'm in the basement of Marvin Fetch in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, who has a beautiful model railroad where we're going to show you the Amtrak NPCU Cabbage, not a real cabbage, and we're going to show you the rebuilt Amtrak F40PH. This is the first of a couple of stops to show off these engines, but Marvin, you have a gorgeous layout here.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good. All right, so let's have a look. This has been a great experience, Marvin. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for coming to Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me share the layout with
Oh,
you.
it's been great. So I've had a great time here in Marvin's layout. I'm now going to take you to the next layout where we'll see more features of your Cabbage and your F40. Shron to Rio Grande.
Rio Grande here.
Yeah, can we go to the next layout, please?
Okay, sweetie.
And stop calling me sweetie!
What the? Jason! Jason!
Is connect to the rail joiner. The rail joiners connect to the other track. The other tracks connect to the Another rail joiner. Another rail joiner connect to the...
This is my basement.
Oh, hey, Jason.
Josh, what are you doing here?
You told me to work on the helix.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Well, you didn't tell me to stop.
Shron to Rio Grande.
What is it now?
Sedura, why have you put me in our basement?
You have laundry to do.
Oh, come on. Can we at least get this video done?
You have 5 minutes, Captain.
Josh? Josh?
Hey, Jason.
Okay, so let's go through some of the features of the NPCU, or Cabbage. So it's all new tooling on the Cabbage. If you've already got our Phase 1 F40, we thought it was going to be really easy that we'd be able to just do 2 new sides for this, but actually it's all new tooling on the body. It's new ends, new front, new rear, new sides, new roof, everything. It's got all of these simplified Cabbage details. It's got the big door on the side, obviously. All the detail from our original F40 run is here. You've got your traction motor cabling. All of your air pipes are there. The really, really gorgeous underframe detail, which is Rapido is known for. But at the front, we've got more detail, obviously, because you got the bug-eyed marker lights that the Cabbage has got, the ditch lights, etc. So it is actually a completely new body for the Cabbage. It's not just our F40 with some new paint on it. You can really see in the lighting features this Cabbage shines. Hey Josh, get the lights. That was quick. Thank you. So obviously you've got your headlight. You've also got ditch lights, okay, which are pretty neat. You've also got, for when the Cabbage is pushing, or say being pulled along, you've got your red markers, which show up pretty nicely. The number boards are lit. You can also see that we've got the step lights on both sides here. Those are always on. And there's also strobes on the top. When you ring the bell, you can see the strobes go. Okay, also, when you blow the horn, your ditch lights flash. And they'll keep flashing for 4 seconds after your last horn blast. When we're running the thing later, you'll see how it sounds really great with the Doppler horn and the ditch lights flashing. It's just pretty cool.
Now, in real life, the Cabbage does not have a motor. And we've actually had a lot of people ask us through our email, Facebook, and Twitter if we're going to be powering the model or if it's going to be a dummy.
And the answer is we are definitely powering the model, and I'll explain why. First of all, the only difference in cost from us as a manufacturer when you're powering a model is the cost of a motor, because the Cabbage needs to have all the details, needs to have all the lighting features, needs to have the horn, the bell, etc. So really, your only difference in cost is the cost of a motor. A motor costs us about $6. So you translate that into retail, it's about $10, $11. So a dummy Cabbage would be $10, $11 cheaper than a powered Cabbage. That doesn't make any sense, right?
No, it doesn't.
And then, let's face it, most Amfleet models out there run pretty terribly because of
Inside bearing trucks.
inside bearing trucks. So having extra power on the tail end or on the front, if you're pushing, is very, very handy, because it means instead of only being able to pull, say, 3 or 4 cars, you can pull 6, 7, or 8 cars.
And I mean, more cars is more cars, right?
More cars is more cars, eh? Let's have a look at the F40 at the other end. Okay, so the rebuilt F40, we thought, if you have a look at the front here, we thought it was just a matter of putting on a new nose, right? We thought we can cut one new side to the mold and put the ditch lights in. Not so. It's not just new ditch lights. Also, if you look here on the side of the F40, when they were rebuilt, they put recesses here behind the steps for safety purposes, and to do that, we had to do all new sides. Okay, if you look over here, we also had to put a new fuel tank and rearrange the underbody equipment a bit, because the fuel tanks were lengthened, they were expanded so that these F40s could be used on long distance services. Right? Have a look back at the front. We've got our marker lights, which are always handy. So this guy's pushing on our sample train here. So when we fire it up, in case you haven't seen our F40s in action before, it's really awesome. This is a hand-painted model, by the way. Now, the number boards here are lit. You can actually turn them off on these rebuilt F40s. On the first run, they were always on. They're no longer always on. I'm leaving them on for now. The F40s did not operate like a standard diesel. In order to provide hidden power for the coaches, they always ran at notch 8. So to do that, you first put it into standby. And then you put it up into run. There's a reason why these things are called screamers, because they scream. Let's get this train moving.
Jason, stop the train. Jason! Jason!
Go!
So make sure to order your Amtrak F40 or Cabbage today.
Yes, your modernized Amtrak F40 and your NPCU Cabbage are available from all good model train dealers.
Hey, what about me?
You keep working on Helix.
Okay. Aw, Jason! Jason!